Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. We got curls, we got scoops. I was devastated last night. We'll talk about it all. But come on, let's start with a hug. Hope it was a great weekend for you guys. What did you think of Sunday night's Academy Awards? You know I want to hear from you. I was devastated when Angela Bassett didn't win. I was. Not because she's black, because she's a great actress who has brought us everything for years. I know I said she was in Poetic Justice. She was in Higher Learning. But she's done great roles. She's been everybody from Betty Shabazz to Coretta Scott King to the woman in Waiting to Exhale, whose husband thought it was going to be easy to leave her. Tina Turner, just so many great movies. And I really wanted her to win last night, Queen Ramonda, Black Panther. One thing that bothered me was, of course, they keyed in on her face, and she did not clap when Jamie Lee Curtis won, and she had a look of like, huh? She was devastated. And who wouldn't be? Angela Bassett is not new to this. I don't think that she was a sore loser. I think she was stunned. And then she's seeing how the game is played, and I'm going to get into that. When I say that I was torn, I like Jamie Lee Curtis. Always have. Ever since the 80s. Trading Places, the Halloween movies, that movie Perfect she was in with John Travolta. And she comes from Hollywood royalty, if you don't know. Tony Curtis, Janet Leigh are her parents. Two great actors. It's unbelievable. They never won Academy Awards for all of their roles. Janet Leigh. So I was torn where, nothing against Jamie Lee, I wanted Angela Bassett to win. My predictions were pretty on course. I've been talking about Brendan Fraser forever. And I've been a champion of Michelle Yeoh. And I said, I think there's going to be great Asian representation. And history was made, with the amount of Asians just winning those big roles after all of these years of the Academy Awards. So she got her due because they were trying to put out stories that the movie was anti-Semitic. There was a lot of crazy stuff. And it's like, stop, y'all. Because Michelle told a woman she had a big nose. And I was like, I told some guys, I got a big nose. But she won. Ki Kwan won that moment with him and Harrison Ford, because he was the little boy in Indiana Jones. And the movie won. It was about generational trauma. And I'm kind of glad that my son made me watch it. It was months ago. He was like, Mom, we got to watch this movie. I didn't want to watch it. I was like, what are we watching? I'm glad that I did, because it was about generational trauma. But this is the part I think that got me. There was an Academy voter who gave an interview to Entertainment Weekly. He was anonymous, wouldn't say who he was, but he's supposed to be this established actor. And he could vote on the movies. And he basically was like that Danielle Deadweiler, she was in Till, and Viola Davis, they need to sit down. They weren't nominated. They just need to be quiet. And then he went on to say he was tired of seeing Viola Davis's snot. That's when my blood started boiling. And I never even saw the movie The Woman King. How are you voting? How are you voting if you never watched the movie? People, I think, got in their mind, oh, they've won enough. They don't need to win no more. They don't need to be nominated no more. But how are you a part of this voting academy and you never saw the movie? There were no women, by the way, nominated for directing. But you have people voting on movies that didn't even see the project. And I think it must have been like they knew it was going to be this big Asian sweep. They were going to have all those people of color up there winning. And Asians, Asian Americans, they are viewed as people of color. They weren't going to have that. They were not going to have all people of color winning all the awards. And I think that's one of the reasons why. I'm not going to say it was rigged, but I think that was a reason. There were many highs. I loved when Michael B. Jordan came out and said, "Auntie, we got you." And then Jonathan Majors said, "We love you." I love that part. You remember first Black Panther, it was, "Auntie, what's up?" Michael B. Jordan. Ruth Carter made history. First Black woman to win 2 Oscars. I think she was the only African American to win. Now, y'all, I know y'all will correct me if it's wrong, but I think she was the only one who won last night. Rihanna, loved the outfit. She had different outfits for everything. The performance was it was hard to sing, but her man, A$AP Rocky, was there cheering his woman on. You want somebody like that in your corner. It was a moving night, but I was stunned. I like Jimmy Kimmel's monologue, especially we talked about the Ozempic. He said, because everybody's on Ozempic. I liked his monologue. He did one slap joke, realized, we tired of the slap jokes, and he just went on with his. But leave your comments. I think they were not going to have a bunch of people of color winning all of the top major awards. And I believe in my heart that Angela Bassett was snubbed. I also think that a Jamie Lee Curtis, she's a great actress. Been watching her work forever. So I was just really torn. But my heart sank when Angela Bassett did not win. Now, there were some funny things. You know the singer Thames? She co-wrote Lift Me Up that Rihanna sung. WizKid, great Nigerian artist, love her vibe, love her whole music. Well, she had this white outfit on. It was huge. It was this huge outfit that if you were sitting behind her, you couldn't see anything because the red wrapping was humongous. I thought that was funny. Denaya Guerrero from Black Panther. I called her the Marge Simpson. And maybe, I know it's not the Marge Simpson, but she had the Marge Simpson hairdo. And it's like, all I kept thinking was, wow, somebody sitting behind you, they can't see nothing. Tiffany Haddish was denied entrance. I know she's trying to get her career back. Now, she was at all the parties, but they wouldn't let her, and they said it was embarrassing. But she did look good at the parties. Sierra showed up at the parties naked. CeCe, you done got Russell Wilson. You got these kids. You are beyond the stage of being naked. Okay, you got it. You flaunt it. You're working out. It's not cool. Read the room. You got to read the room and know where you're going. You'll never be respected if you're just known for showing up naked and just dressing inappropriately. Now, I do believe some people dress deliberately bad so that they'll talk about you, because whether you dress great, good, or it's like, what the heck were you thinking when you put that outfit on? People know they're going to get talked about, so they're going to wear an outfit that's not really good. But Sierra, you got to put some clothes on. Lady Gaga decided at the last minute to sing. She showed up on the carpet all dialed up, but she came on the stage to sing. Jeans, t-shirt, looked wrinkled, and her hair pulled back, no makeup, and chapped lips. This is how people are mean on the internet. They were keying on her lips and they should have put like a lip gloss or old school Vaseline, just like put it on the lips, because they probably like wiped that lipstick off, which made her lips dry, right? I made her lips dry. She just needed a little something just to moisten them, and they weren't moist. I know I'm one of the only people who would pick that up, but a lot of people picked it up too. But leave your thoughts about last night's Oscars. I just don't think they're going to have a bunch of people, people of color, winning the top awards. Tiger Woods is finally speaking out about his ex that he dated for 6 years. 6 years of her life wasted. He said that her lawsuit has no merit and she mad because she got dumped. He seems like he is so cruel, especially the people he's dating. It's like, he said she's mad because she's got jilted. Quinta Brunson is coming this Saturday Night Live, so mark it on your calendar for Saturday, April the 1st. That's going to be an amazing night for an ABC star to be on the NBC show, Saturday Night Live, Comedy Gold. Cannot wait to see it. Scream 6 took in $44 million at the box office, so you know there's going to be a Scream 7. Creed has gone well over $100 million in box office. I got to tell you one thing that I loved about this whole Michael B. Jordan rollout of the press. He went to places normally people don't go. I loved his interview with Tank, R&B Money. I love the Gilly and Wallow $1 million worth of game. I think in these interviews you saw a side of him that you never saw. He's very reserved, and I'm so glad after everything that went down with that Lori Harvey, none of that stuff overshadowed him, because he is growing into his role as an actor and directing and just really like getting that respect. He's not the kid from The Wire anymore. Michael B. Jordan has come a long way, and I loved how that press roll out. If you're a fan of The Piano Lesson, it's coming to Netflix. August Wilson's The Piano Lessons coming to Netflix. John David Washington, Denzel Washington's son, Samuel L. Jackson, and Denzel is producing it for Netflix. Can't wait to see it. Leave your comments. Do want to hear from you, so leave your comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a thing. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.